Where on earth am I? I was lying on a cold floor. It was covered in dust, so it clearly hadn't been used for a while. Achoo! It was so dusty that I sneezed. Even my nose was running. Did I have any tissues? I checked my pockets. Then I realized I was wearing my school uniform. Oh yeah, I was a high school student. My head hurt. Did I fall from the stairs? I couldn't think straight. My nose continued to run. That's right, a tissue. Seemed I didn't have any. It was considered good manners to carry around tissues or a handkerchief. There was little else I could do, so I sniffled it back up. Gross. Let's get out of here right away. I stood up. No, hang on. Why was I here in the first place? Let's try to remember. There wasn't a letter of challenge in my shoebox at school, right? Nor was I out on a test of courage with a cute girl, yeah? My right eye throbbed and my nose in front of it tingled. All right, everything had calmed down. I think I was on my way home from school, yeah? Then someone chased me. A certain image appeared in my head. A sunflower field, a disheveled woman with black hair, and fresh blood. What the hell? Yeah, someone chased me. Who was it? At any rate, I should get out of here. First things first, I gotta get out of this room. I went down the stairs. Am I in a school? To my right were some cloudy windows, and to my left, doors spaced at even intervals. Inside those rooms were 2 or 3 sets of desks and chairs, but little else. An abandoned school, huh? It seemed creepy, perhaps because it was so dark. I wasn't part of any school club, so I tended to go home right after school ended, and as such, I'd never experienced a school this quiet before. I need to get out of here. I started walking, but then I stumbled over something. What was it? Look. I looked down at my feet, but it was too dark to see anything. I moved closer. A centipede crawled along something long and rectangular. Geez, it's just a plank of wood. What was I so afraid of? I felt stupid. Still, it was pretty dark. If I had my phone, then I could at least shine some light around. Seemed I didn't have it with me. I had nothing at all. I was on my way home from school. Weird. I should at least have my school bag. But speaking of weird, being here alone was weird enough. What on earth had happened? Felt like the memories were just there out of reach. I'd forgotten something terribly important. I had to remember what. Huh? A tiny shadow blocked the light. Was that there before? It was a person. That's them. That's the person who chased me. I have to run. But where? Hide in the classroom, or should I just keep running? Hide. Shit. There was nothing like a teacher's desk to hide behind. Maybe that desk. No, they would easily find me there. I had little choice. Maybe I should hide behind the door. If they looked into the room from the hall, then they shouldn't be able to see me from there. Crouching, I moved behind the door. Did they pass? Should I wait a little longer? They must be gone. I stood up, but I bumped into something and, in a panic, turned around. What the? It's just a statue. My heart pounded wildly. It was so loud I feared it would give away my location. Hurry up, calm down. It returned to normal. Phew. I sat down. That figure might still be somewhere nearby. I should take a break. Where was I? I think I figured it out. That sunflower field I'd seen. It was the abandoned school. The abandoned school that we called the Himawari School. It was on my way to school, but unlike its name, it was a creepy, empty place. I knew where I was, and also how to get home. I'd be able to reach the road home by cutting through the sunflower field outside this school. Then I could go home. As for my stuff, my school bag had to be somewhere between here and the road. All right, let's get out of here. I stepped outside. It took me about 5 minutes, but I didn't see that figure once. I looked into the distance. It was too dark to say for certain, but I saw what looked like the sunflower field. Because I could see my school that way too. Once I knew which direction to go, all that was left was to go there. Nothing happened. I couldn't sense anything chasing me. Things were going to be okay. What's that? Something large fell to the ground about 5 meters ahead. Was that a person? Somebody fell over. I ran over and a man was lying face up. I'd seen him somewhere before. Like I'd been watching him for a long time. I got chills. I'd seen this face daily, and intended to keep doing so as well. That's my face, isn't it? Why is my face down there? This is weird. I mean, I'm right here. There's no way I could be looking down at my own face. Ah, yeah. A living person wouldn't be able to look down at their own face. But that was supposing you were still alive. But what if you were dead? So me, standing here, was just my spirit? Footsteps. And they were close. Why did this happen? A woman asked, on the verge of tears. I could easily answer that. Because you're dead. I remembered. Yeah. The figure chasing me around all that time was my girlfriend. There was no reason for me to run away. Am I dead? That's right. We promised to always stay together, right? And that's why I'm dead as well. No, that can't be. I mean, it's a bit late for that. I'm already dead. That's how my spirit was able to leave my body. Yeah, I was dead. Right in front of my own eyes. 1 week earlier, my girlfriend and I had been hanging out here. She loved sunflowers and she got a bit too excited and then tripped over, unaware of the large shard of glass right there. Unluckily, that piece of glass went right into her neck. And just like that, she passed away. And so, I poisoned myself on that same spot. All I did was take a bunch of sleeping pills, but seemed it worked. Come on, let's go. I'll guide you to heaven. You can't. Why? You're already dead. We can't exactly come back to life now. People who kill themselves go to hell, don't they? Eh? You're lying. Why? Do you really think people who don't treat their own life as something precious can go to heaven? Then, what I did has no meaning. Yeah, and that's why you can't do this. Huh? The morning sun rose. A bunch of sleeping pills lay on the ground around me. Had I fallen asleep? I didn't kill myself. I wasn't dead, right? It was oddly warm, and it was unlikely a ghost would wake up on a bright morning like that, right? Let's go home. Yeah, what would my death achieve? I mean, I haven't even paid my parents back for all they've done for me yet. I'm sorry. I've decided I'm going to live for just a little longer. So please, wait for me. I wasn't saying it to anyone in particular. There was nobody else there. I was talking to myself. I stood up. There was no need to rush. Nobody was chasing me. I could feel eyes on my back. I didn't turn around, but I raised a single hand and waved. Tears streamed down my face. Man, it sure is hot today. Felt like my nose was about to run. I didn't have any tissues. Unhappily, I sniffed it back up and started on my way back home.